Angelica Cantante Youth Choirs, we have been around for over 40 years. We started here in Bloomington as one choir. This would have been back in like the early 80s. It has grown today to 9 ensembles. I've been with the organization since 2007, and we are very full right now, serving singers from grades K through 12. Our introductory choirs will start with our singers in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, even third grade. And then we move into our performing choirs, which are our auditioned choirs. So these singers will go through a short audition process. We also have an alumni adult choir. Today it's more of a alumni and friends choir. So if you're an adult here in Bloomington, you're welcome to join us on Tuesday nights. We also have a newer group that meets on Saturday mornings. We call our Glee Choir, which is for singers with special needs in grades 3rd grade through 12th grade.
There's just a great joy in the midst of this organization. And I think it does come from the fact that families are really committed to this. The children are really excited about being here, about their directors, their teachers. It's a wonderful thing to be a part of.
I love hanging out with everybody in the choir, and it's really fun to get to know people and sing. And I really love all the conductors, and it's just a really fun experience.
I think that this choir is like a really good choir to do because it introduces things really well and doesn't really expect you to like know anything. So if you don't know how to do this or that, then they like teach it to you.
The singers that we get in Angelica, they're absolutely amazing, and it is a privilege and an honor to be their director. They come every week ready to work very, very hard, and they take their artistry seriously.
Probably the single most important thing about Angelica is our directors. They are committed and just passionate about working with kids.
I love them. They push us really hard, but in a very fun way. They're so kind and fun, and we want to do good for them because they're such amazing people.
I've learned a lot. I've learned just how to be a better singer, how to channel my voice in different ways. I've learned a lot about reading music and thinking about rhythm, and I've also learned a lot of the values of singing in a group.
I just learned to sing better in general, and I also learned a little more about note reading.
Well, I think that I've improved with my vowels. They really focus on our vowels. And outside of music, I've learned how to become more social and stuff.
Our roster of singers right now come from all over the Twin Cities. We do have a rigorous schedule. We start usually in the fall when school starts, and we're ready to do a concert by December. We meet once a week, and so there is definitely a commitment involved.
When you join Angelica, you're joining a family of singers, and our singers really do bond with one another as good friends, lifelong friends in many cases.
When I come to choir, I feel like all the kids there all want to sing. They all have a shared passion for singing, and so it's nice to find that common ground and make some new friends.
Another thing that I really appreciate about Angelica are the venues where our students get to perform. You know, Orchestra Hall, the Ordway. They're also doing performances for senior living communities. So it's wonderful to have these venues and be able to do important community outreach as well.
I hope that anybody who comes through our program as a singer will stick with it for their lives. It's not about becoming the best singer. It's not about being a soloist. It's about experiencing the absolute joy and privilege of making music with others and knowing how that feels to feel emotion and joy and trust with a group of other human beings.
You are so lucky in Bloomington to have such an incredible organization with a wonderful staff and highly trained directors and a dedicated board. Everybody here is for kids, and everyone here wants the best for our students. So it's just simply the best.